Hi, and welcome to today's practice. Today we'll be going through a nice and slow restorative class with a few yin poses just to reset your nervous system, maybe after a busy day, or just to start your day off in a peaceful manner. Today, I would really recommend having a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can roll up a towel, a blanket, or grab a pillow from your bed. And if you would like to have blocks, that's also an option. And we'll start off by laying down, actually. And if laying down doesn't feel comfortable for you, of course, you can sit up tall. But if you'd like, you can just lay down, sprawl out on the ground, and get as comfortable as you can possibly get. Just starting by settling down, feeling the backside of your body, resting against the earth. Checking out of the normal busy day. What? Wait, you're good. Okay. um, Checking into your body and checking out of your everyday busy schedule, letting this time just to be for you to rest and digest and reset. So just taking some nice deep breaths with every exhale, letting a limb relax a little bit more. Maybe the feet splay out to the side, maybe the arms fall out a little bit farther away from the body. Just letting these first few moments be to just arrive within yourself. And just noticing how your breath is entering and exiting the body. At this time, I invite you to bring one hand to your belly and the other to your heart if that feels comfortable, just to physically connect your body and your breath. Noticing where the breath presses into your palms, the rise and fall of your belly and heart. We'll do a little breathing exercise to ground us down and balance out the breath a little bit. We'll do box breathing. So we'll do an inhale for 4, a hold for a count of 4, exhale for 4, and then hold again for 4. At any point while doing this, if it doesn't feel comfortable, feel free to stop or adjust it to your own needs. We'll start by taking 3 cleansing breaths all together. So let everything out on the next exhale and inhale all the way in. And exhale, sigh or let it out. Once again, just like that, inhale all the way in. And exhale, let it out. One last big breath all the way in. And exhale, release. On the next inhale, let's begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. And return to your natural inhale whenever you feel ready. Just taking a moment to bask in your breath, noticing how that felt in your body. While your hands are resting over your body, feeling the breath beneath the palms, I invite you to give a little moment of gratitude to your body for bringing you through all walks of life, for allowing you to breathe, and all the wonderful things. Just relish in that sentiment for a moment. And just another reminder that to listen to your body during this practice, intuitively move as you feel best. My words are just a suggestion, so just take them as you will. And at this point, if you ever want to put on any music, feel free to do so. Or if you want to stay in silence, you can also do that. On the next inhale, we'll reach our arms up overhead and press our feet a little bit farther away from us. Big morning stretch, imagining that this is a new start to your day. Really nice. Maybe circling the wrists and the ankles, maybe reaching one hand a little bit farther away from the head, stretching out the sides. And then on the next exhale, walk your feet in towards the body so that your knees are pointing up to the sky. And just gently windshield wiper the knees left and right. And the next time that your knees come through center, we'll move through some rolling bridges here. So bringing your palms by your sides. And on the inhale, press our hips up to the sky. And as you exhale, gently lower them down just to start to awaken our spine and mobilize our hips a little bit. Just 2 more times, just like that. Nice and slow. Allowing these slow movements to connect you with your body a little bit more. And the next time that your hips reach the ground, you can bring your knees up to a 90-degree angle and open up your arms out to a T, bringing the palms of your hands down onto the mat. And we'll just gently lower our knees over to the right, hovering them for a moment. Then back to center. Just awakening our core without doing too much effort, and then releasing the knees over to the left and hovering. And then back through center. And then we'll release our knees all the way over to the right. You can stay here, or if you'd like some shoulder movement, you can trace your left hand across the chest to stack on top of the right hand. And then draw big circles behind the head with the top arm and just kind of fluidly move the top arm around if you're looking for movement. Maybe making 3 or 4 circles until you open up the arm out to the side and rest in this twist for a few breaths. Doing whatever variation of a twist feels best in your body. Really feeling how the exhales can expand into all the sticky spots. Just take 3 more full breaths here. Whenever you're ready on the next inhale, gently bringing the knees back through center in your own time, to then gently release them over to the opposite side. And then, of course, staying here if that feels good. Or if you want to trace your right hand over the left and draw those big circles behind the head. You can also do that as well. Maybe doing 3 to 4 circles until you feel ready to rest in your twist. And all you have to do is breathe here. Just taking 3 more full cycles of breath here. And whenever you're ready, on the next inhale, you can bring your knees back through center and hug them into your chest and maybe sway side to side or drawing circles with the knees out to the side, just doing whatever feels good on your low back and your hips. Option to do a happy baby here as well. I like to start class with a happy baby sometimes. Just kind of rolling around, doing whatever feels good. And then hugging the knees into your chest one last time and just rocking the length of your spine however many times you need to come up to a comfortable seat. You can keep your eyes closed if you like, or keep them open, and we'll come into butterfly legs. And you can bring your hands onto your shins. Feel free to close your eyes. And we'll circle our torso over our legs and kind of just fluidly move the spine. You can cat-cow or you can draw circles with the chest. Pausing whenever you need, wherever you feel a sore spot. Then switching directions. And then the next time that you find yourself through the center, we'll fold over the feet, however deeply as you would like. You can have your bolster as well. Just let the top of your head hang forward, releasing any extra tension in the neck. Just noticing how that feels in the hips. Just taking 3 full breaths here. Envisioning that your inhales are expanding your low back and hips, just opening them a little bit more. With the exhales, you can settle just a little bit deeper into your fold. And allow your next inhale to prepare you for movement, so that on the next exhale, you gently walk your hands back up, maybe cowing the spine for a moment just to feel a little bit of an opening through the chest. And then feeling free to adjust your seat however feels good, but we're going to inhale our arms up to the sky and interlace your hands. And as you exhale, press the palms away from you, catting the back, maybe rolling around here, feeling as much opening in the upper back as you can. And then on the next inhale, we'll sit up on the sits bones to bring our hands behind our head. We'll just butterfly the elbows open, pressing the head back into the hands. And exhale to close the elbows. Doing this maybe 3 times, pausing wherever feels needed, just gently stretching out the neck. And the next time you sit up, maybe playing around with pressing one elbow up to the sky and then the other. And then next time your head comes through center, you can release your hands, and we're going to come into a little seated figure four. So we're bringing your right shin to cross over the left. And as you inhale, we'll open up our arms out to the sky, kind of shining your heart through, open and through, beautiful. And then as you exhale, we're gonna hug ourselves, crossing the right arm over the left, walking your hands back towards your shoulder blades and letting the head rest in your elbow crease. Just basking in this self-hug, feeling your breath press into your palms. Take one full breath here, feeling the fullest inhale that you can. And as you exhale, fold gently over the legs, walking your hands out to whatever depth feels good. Feeling that nice stretch in the outer right hip. Just taking 3 full breaths here. There's always the option to sway if you're feeling angsty. And allow the next inhale to prepare you. On the next exhale to gently walk the hands back up. We'll open up our right leg out to the side and bring our left foot to the inner thigh, sitting up nice and tall. And on the exhale, reaching over towards the right leg and doing whatever variation of a side bend feels good for you. You can play around with opening up the top arm or folding the chest over the thigh, whatever feels best. Just taking one more full inhale, maybe 3 full inhales actually. On the next inhale, preparing yourself to come up, and we'll just gently bring both hands on the opposite side of our left thigh. Doing a little counter stretch, counter twist. You can play around with just taking a few deep breaths here, noticing how that feels in the torso. And then on your next inhale, come up, and we'll open the left leg out to the side to come into wide-legged fold. Your bolster is always an option as well. You can play around with swaying side to side or just folding down the middle. Or just getting comfortable wherever you are. Allowing each inhale to fill up your back with breath. Opening up all the little micro muscles that are tense. in these moments of stillness, it's often common that our minds tend to wander and a lot of thoughts can come up, and that's okay. Just let them come and go like a wave in the ocean. Just let your breath bring you back to yourself, back to your body. We'll take 3 more full breaths here, trying to let these be the fullest breaths you've taken yet today. Feeling the breath move around your body, the hips, the back, the hamstrings. Allow your next inhale to mentally prepare yourself to come out of the shape. And whenever you're ready, on the next exhale that feels good, slowly walking your hands back up, doing whatever movements you need, maybe swaying side to side or just pausing in stillness, or flexing and pointing the toes, just awakening up the body again. We'll come into the other side, so bringing your right foot in first and then bringing the left shin to come on top of the right. Being comfy once again. As you inhale, we can open up our heart, open our hands out to the side, and exhale, coming into a little self hug, but with the left arm on top this time, letting the chin drop down. Just feeling your breath in the back body. Giving yourself this moment of self-appreciation that is very much deserved. On the next inhale, take a full breath in. And on the exhale, fold over the legs. Feeling that left outer hip opening. Letting the hair follicles spill forward on your head, really letting the back of the head release. Just taking 2 more full breaths here. And on the next inhale, filling up the back body, preparing yourself to gently press up on the exhale. And at the same time, opening the left leg out to the side. And situating yourself to side bend. Doing whatever you'd like with the right hand, maybe folding the chest over the legs or staying in the side bend or playing around with the top arm, whatever feels best. Wherever you are, just feeling long inhales and soft exhales. Just taking 3 full breath cycles here. Next inhale, Getting ready to gently come back up. We'll open up one last time into our wide-legged fold. We won't be here for as long this time, so maybe starting off with some side to side movements and then finding your bolster or pillow and gently settling over it. Once again, taking 3 full breaths. Feeling the belly press into the bolster. Really nice, gently rolling up in your own time. And whenever you're ready, as slowly as you need to go, we'll gently flip over into a tabletop position whenever you feel ready. Maybe feeling a little bit tight in our hips after such a long fold. So kind of closing your eyes here and flowing through any fluid motions that your body is asking for. Maybe a cat-cow, maybe even going up into a downward facing dog, or just making circles with the hips and just being nice and kind to your body. Maybe hearing some cracks and crinkles as you circle the hips. Taking a few more breaths in your intuitive movements. And whenever you feel ready, we'll meet through center. We'll just do a few barrel rolls. So that would, you turn your fingers to look towards one another, maybe a few inches apart. And as you inhale, gently lower the chest down and circle up. I'm trying to make a circular motion with the chest. Hopefully feeling a nice opening in the upper body, upper back and shoulders, and then switching directions. And whenever you feel ready, coming back up to a neutral spine. We'll find ourselves in a puppy pose, so you can keep your knees stacked underneath your hips, and we'll just gently walk our hands all the way out until either your forehead or your chin touch the mat. Heart melting pose, really envisioning that your chest and heart are melting down towards the ground. Just taking 3 full breaths here. Let the next inhale, prepare yourself for on the exhale to just gently slither forward into Sphinx pose. It's coming to rest on the forearms. And we'll start by just letting the chin come down, letting the head hang nice and heavy. You can let your feet come out nice and wide to be kind to our low back. Just feeling that nice opening in the low back and back of the head. Then whenever you're ready, we'll just gently bring our right knee out to the side in a half frog position. And we can bring our hands a little bit closer to the chest, and you can stay here if this feels like a good enough stretch, or if you'd like, you can gently press up and on the inhale, and as you exhale, lower the chest down. Kind of playing around with how that feels. And then whenever you feel ready, resting in this half frog, maybe the head comes to the palms. Just allowing your body to rest here. Taking a few more deep breaths, feeling your belly pressing into the mat. And you can feel free to stay here if you want to get a little bit more of a deeper stretch. You can open your left hand out to the side, resting your left cheek on the mat and pressing the right hand down into the ground. And as you inhale, pressing the left right foot up and back behind you. And then with your right hand, you can play around with what feels best. Just taking a moment to pause in this stretch. Not for too long, but just enough to feel the benefits. And taking a full breath in here. And on the exhale, gently rolling back down onto the belly. Resting your head on your palms, maybe windshield wipering the feet if that feels good. Or just letting the feet come behind you and maybe even wiggling the hips a little bit. Just taking 2 full breaths here, just to take a moment between the sides. And then on the next inhale, gently pressing back up into your Sphinx pose, just to open up our left knee this time into our half frog, and then either staying here or bringing the hands a little bit closer towards the hips and lowering the chest and then coming on up, or just resting in the most comfortable position for you to feel that inner hip opening. Taking some nice deep breaths, feeling your belly pressing away from you. Once again, option 2, stay here. If you want to come into that scorpion style stretch, you can open up the right hand out to the side, rest the right cheek on the mat, and then press the left leg back and over the body. And taking a nice full breath in. Then on the exhale, gently lowering onto the belly in your own time and maybe wiggling the hips side to side or windshield wipering the legs. Just taking a breath or two to reset, reconnect. Take a full breath in. And on the exhale, we'll press up just a little bit, just enough so that we can take our bolster and set it underneath our hips. And set it just underneath the pelvis. And then gently settle the chest down over it, making sure that the bolster is positioned so that your lower back comes into nice rounded position. And then with your hands, you can have them by your side or resting underneath your cheek. We're just going to take a few moments here to breathe into our lower back. Really letting our inhales draw out to press into the bolster. Taking a few more full breaths here. Letting these breaths really press up and back into our lower back. The next inhale, we'll gently prepare ourselves just to gently flip onto one side so that the bolster is resting underneath one of your hips. And you can release the top arm up overhead or let it come in front of you, or you can gently bend the knees, whatever feels best. Just pause for a second to let a nice little side body opening happen here. Really feeling your breath expand, whatever side is on top. Just taking 2 more full cycles of your breath here. And on the next exhale, whenever you're ready, we'll just gently pause on the belly once again, taking a breath to reset. And then whenever you're ready, we'll gently flip onto the opposite side. Doing whatever variation with the arms and legs that feel best and allow you to get the most opening of the side body. Just taking 1 or 2 more full breaths here. And whenever you're ready, whatever exhale feels good, we'll gently flip onto our backs, letting the bolster stay rested underneath our hips. And then you have a few options here with your legs and arms. You can have your arms up overhead, or you can do legs up the wall. You can do reclined butterfly, or knock your knees in towards one another. And also have your legs out long. Whatever feels best. Just taking a few more breaths here, wherever you are. And at this point of the practice, I invite you to do any last movements or motions that you need to prepare for our final resting pose. If you'd like to keep the bolster under the hips, you're more than welcome to, or if you want to shimmy the bolster down underneath the knees or the feet, that's also welcome. If you would like your need to do any twisting or happy baby or anything like that, feel free to do so. And letting these next few minutes be for you to just rest and digest and be with yourself and your body, allowing yourself to have a few moments of peace in our busy lives. Slowly start to bring in some longer inhales. With those inhales, maybe inviting your senses to awaken, noticing any sounds you hear or things you smell. With your touch, maybe gently inviting some soft movements into your hands and feet. The next inhale, maybe reaching the arms up overhead, coming into that nice morning stretch once again. And if you'd like, you can hug your knees into your chest. And then gently rolling on to whatever side feels most comfortable. Taking a moment, resting in this fetal position, enjoying a few more moments of calmness. Taking a full inhale. On whatever exhale, you can gently press up into a comfortable seat, keeping the eyes closed if they're closed, or having a gentle gaze. Just taking a moment or two to notice how you feel. I invite you to bring a hand to the belly and the heart once again, feeling the warmth of your palms against your body. One last time, giving a moment of gratitude to our bodies. And I invite you to bring that gratitude outward, bringing your hands into prayer before the forehead. To think grateful thoughts, maybe thinking of someone or something that you're grateful for. Bringing your hands before your lips to say kind words, not only about others, but also yourself. Then bringing your hands before your heart to have an open and loving heart always. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It was a pleasure, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.